Is Wanda really dead? What is the future of Wanda?
She could never go away, I don't think, especially with the multiverse. I think she's aware of what she's done. But no, I don't think she's gone. I think there's more to be had with her.
You're so much like your mother.
Did you know that the Scarlet Witch has now become the new face of the MCU? She's easily the most talked about and anticipated character right now, and her impact is undeniable, which is completely true. But I find it kind of funny how she's actually dead. She died at the end of Multiverse of Madness. She was buried. Do people forget that? Now, I know they're setting up Agatha all along. They're literally setting it up every episode to make you think that Wanda is going to appear in the finale. Even introducing Wiccan, Wanda's son. So, when and how, I mean, we all know Wanda's going to return, but it's the how and when, which is the most important part. So, yo, what is good, YouTube? Wish you have your new anime subscribe to never miss any of the Marvel, DC, Kaiju, Monsterverse, pop culture-based content that I try to cover on a daily basis. Could you subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and let me know down below. Are you one of these people thinking that Wanda is going to appear in the season finale for Agatha all along? Careful, spoilers! No, as far as I know, that's not the actual end game here. But Wanda will return. Also, check us out on Instagram at Warstu to see the beautiful face behind the beautiful voice, and check us out on Twitter, Warstu. Right, let's get into this. So, ever since Multiverse of Madness, everyone has said Wanda is the face of the MCU. Which I understand, but really I would say it's Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Then, if not him, it would be Doctor Strange, Benedict Cumberbatch. Not Wanda, but I get it. The WandaVision hype is real. They keep shoving Wanda down your face. They've even introduced her son into Agatha all along. Let's be honest, we knew that already. And we've even got Death being confirmed now. Rio is playing Death. But it's the how and the when. And it really doesn't help with these wannabe Twitter scoopers keep saying there's a Scarlet Witch movie coming. Okay, cool story, bro, but she's got to be reborn. She's got to come back. She's got to be right. And we know she can warp reality. She can literally do anything that she wants. But you got to understand, currently in the MCU, she is dead. So we have Billy Maximoff in Agatha all along. And people seem to assume, what does Billy Maximoff want at the end of The Witch's Road? It's not actually his mother. A lot of people seem to assume it's his mother, which I get it. I do get it. That is pretty much the way that they are pushing this agenda in the TV show. But I don't actually think that's the case. So the Avengers, The Child's Crusade, was essentially how the Scarlet Witch returned. And it was a race between the Avengers, the Young Avengers, Magneto, the X-Men, and Doctor Doom, to find her. Each group had their own motivation. And all was stop at nothing to find the mutant who changed the world. Okay, I don't believe we're going to see this in the MCU. I think there's going to be some adaptation for it. Because let's just play like devil's advocate here. Let's say that Wanda, the Scarlet Witch, the Nexus being, is actually going to be Doctor Doom's love interest in Avengers Secret Wars and Avengers Doomsday. And I do believe she is going to be a pinnacle part, don't get me wrong. But I don't think we're going to have an outright The Child's Crusade. Because yes, there are rumors of 2 more spin-off shows, and Vision Quest is how Wanda's going to return. So I don't think she's dead. What I think is going on here is I think her consciousness, I mean, spin with me here, I think her consciousness is alive somewhere. And I think how Agatha all along is going to end is the following, is Billy is actually looking for his brother, Tommy, essentially. And that's pretty much what's going to happen. And then at some point, they're going to go looking for Wanda or Wanda's consciousness. But it's not going to be straightforward in order to bring Wanda back, even though she is a Nexus being. She was technically dead. So whenever I keep seeing these posts saying, oh, Wanda's the greatest, Wanda's getting her own movie, so on and so forth, I'm over here like, but Wanda's dead. And why I keep saying Wanda's dead, it is because technically Wanda is dead at the moment. So how is she going to be such a pinnacle part of Avengers 5 and 6. And yes, I played the part before the video started of Elizabeth Olsen saying she doesn't think Wanda's dead and she will return. Of course she's going to say that, even if she knows exactly where this is going. Legally, because of her NDA and her contract, if she's got one currently, she wouldn't say, yeah, I'm going to appear in this part, but we know Wanda's going to return. But yeah, Wanda is the most lucrative rage bait thing you can do in the Marvel Twitter community, because every single day there's a new story involving Wanda. Wanda's going to play a massive part in Doomsday. Well, yeah, she's going to have to, because if Doctor Doom is going to want to do what he's trying to do, which is he's going to try and save the multiverse, he's going to need Wanda's power. But Doctor Doom can't wield the Nexus being's power. It would literally be too much for Doctor Doom, because Doctor Doom's a human at the end of the day. Yeah, sure, my comic book knowledge isn't up there, but I'm pretty sure Doctor Doom is just a human. He ain't a Nexus being. He's not. He's just a human. So it's going to be interesting. And I don't think it's going to go down how a lot of people seem to think it go down. So everyone seems to think that Doctor Doom and Loki, God Loki, Atlantis, whatever you want to call him, he's going to absorb all Loki's powers. Nah, I don't think that's going to be the case. I think somehow Wanda will be doing Doctor Doom's bidding. But I don't know, because we've already had the evil Wanda, haven't we? We've already had the evil Wanda in Multiverse of Madness. So regardless of how they actually bring her back, they will bring her back for sure. But she's not dead, but she's not around. Because if she was around, she'd reappear. And yeah, you've probably seen the nonsense scoop saying that Wanda Maximoff is going to appear in the finale. No, I don't think that's the case. I think there's be some variation of Wanda's consciousness is somewhere, and it's got to somehow go into a body at some point. And then when she returns, she's going to literally have no memories. And that is most likely how Doctor Doom is going to manipulate Wanda. Because I don't think they're going to make Wanda the villain. Well, she never really was. Well, technically, she was the villain of WandaVision by the end of it, and then pretty much was the villain of Multiverse of Madness. So would Marvel make her the villain again? Maybe, but if they're going to do that, potentially it could be via Doctor Doom. So I do think it's cute when all these scoopers, alleged scoopers, say we're getting a Scarlet Witch project and it's going to come out in 2027. It's like, okay, but you do realize there is no Wanda at the moment. Like, it's complete nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Talking about the Scarlet Witch movie. Marvel Studios currently plans for Scarlet Witch to include a solo movie, 2 more WandaVision spin-off series, and a major role in the Mutant Saga. Cool story, bro. But why don't you just explain where she is and how she's going to come back? Because she is dead currently, but most likely her consciousness is still alive somewhere. She's a Nexus being, because she's not exactly easy to finish her kind of thing. But that's just an idea, because I don't think it's going to be that easy to bring her back. Because if that's the case, then Agatha all along, the whole storyline was what? Billy to bring her mother back? Nah, Billy wants Tommy. We found that out pretty much. We pretty much found that out in the most recent episode. That is what Billy wants. And then they'll do some variation of a Charles Crusade being Vision Quest. Would make a lot of sense to get Vision involved. But we don't really know a lot about that either. But a Charles Crusade involved a lot of different characters, including Magneto, including Doctor Doom, including the Scarlet Witch herself, including Latveria. So much was involved in that storyline that, yeah, sure, they could do it in the movie. But I don't think Doomsday is going to be a Charles Crusade. Yes, there has been rumors that the Young Avengers movie was going to be the Charles Crusade. I don't think that's going to be the case now, because Marvel is literally starting to shoot Doomsday next year. They don't have much time to set up the Charles Crusade. So however they get Wanda back, she's going to have to come back in probably WandaVision spin-off series, aka Vision Quest. But a lot of people saying she's going to appear in the finale. Nah, that's just rage bait. That's just clickbait. I don't think that's how she's going to reappear. It'd be some variation of her twin sons are going to look for her somehow. And because Wiccan is so freaking powerful, he'd probably be the key to bringing her back. She'll have no memories. And then Victor Von Doom. Yeah, I'm saying that wrong on purpose. Then somehow Doctor Doom will manipulate her. And yeah, some variation of that. It's going to be pretty cool. This is just a speculation video, but that's pretty much how I think Wanda will return to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just speaking into microphone. But that's how I think it's going to go down. I like Wanda. I like the Scarlet Witch. But I personally don't want her to return in Agatha all along. I want them to have a good storyline, how she returns. It makes sense. We all know she's not dead. Wanda will return. Yes, we know that. But it's how she returns. So please stop saying that she's got a solo movie until you can tell me how she actually returns. So like always, guys, check us out on Instagram at Warstu. Check us out on Twitter, Warstu G. And I'll catch you in another video very soon. Catch you later.